today on Honeydew Acres, we're going to start working on our chicken tractor. You can probably see in the background here, got a bunch of treated 2x6s that we're going to be working with today. Our chicken brooder is sitting underneath here. We're still waiting for our hardware cloth, hinges, and corner braces to show up off of Amazon. I think they're going to be here on Tuesday. So there should be a video of wrapping that up, and at the same time we'll wrap up the chicken tractor with the hardware cloth and finalize that process as well. Thanks for coming along with us today on Honeydew Acres. So what we're doing here is we're taking 10-foot long 2x6s and ripping them down the center. So we're creating basically a 2 3/4 inch board that's 10 feet long. So our tractor is going to be 10 feet long by 6 feet wide. Now we just picked these up today from Menards, and they were storing them outside. So every one of these boards were frozen together, and they're quite wet right at the moment, but it is what it is. Here's our first 6-footer. And our second 6-footer. Ugh, wet. Now I'll worry about getting everything squared up later on in the process. Right now I'm just trying to get it roughed in here. So now this gives you a rough idea of approximately the size of the chicken tractor we're going to end up with. We should be able to house somewhere between 30 and 40 birds in this one, and doing daily moves out in the yard or the pasture. They'll be constantly on fresh grass. So essentially every single day, or even some cases twice a day when they get older, it'll be like this entire area is brand new and fresh for them. Now we're going to build 6 2-foot legs. This is what you call farm perfect. So we're trying to get as much utilization out of our wood as we possibly can. I know I'm going to need another 6-foot brace in the back, so I'm going to cut it right now, and then I can make our last 2 of the 2-foot legs out of this board without having to create much more than a little sliver of waste. Now we got our 6 2-foot tall legs. And we got one more 6-foot piece for the back. Let's go ahead and work on getting these installed. Marking the halfway point here. Just try to keep our center brace in line. Again, not perfect, just farm perfect. Five foot, 1.5 inches is where I'm putting them. And that's to account for the 1.5-inch boards on both ends, adding an additional 3 inches to our 10-foot length. There you go, starting to take shape. Now, we're going to find a home for that 6-foot board that we cut. Need more hands. 2 is not enough. Alright, so now we're going to start making the rafters here now. So we've made a jig, or a template, that we're going to use for all 5 of these. Well, 5 plus the one that we've already created. There's going to be 6 across for support rafters. Now we're going to install this lateral bracing. This will help stiffen up the entire box. You can see how it's starting to take shape. Drill some pre-start holes here. Now, we are starting to get the frame all assembled here. We're going to add a crossbar, this board across the top here, to tie all of them together, and then we will start assembling all the other joists, or rafters I should say. Now we will start assembly of the rest of these. I'm putting them every 2 feet. That's probably overkill. I probably could have went away with every 4 feet. But I just wanted to make sure with the snow that we get around here that it wasn't going to collapse. And I just broke my drill bit. All right, let's try that again and not snap the drill bit this time. There you go. There's one half done. Alright, so I finished up the other side, again 2 foot on center, measured them out, 2 feet on each one of those. I measured out the upper supports and did the same thing, 2 foot on center, so they're screwed together. But it definitely has stiffened everything up a lot stouter now that we have all of this put together. So the next thing we're going to do is put a center support in the back that goes down the center, and then we'll start framing in the door. Alright, if you remember correctly, in the back we already measured where the center was at. So what we're going to do is just kind of mark where we want to cut this board. Cool. I'll take it and cut it. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see how this board fits now. center. Perfect. All right, you can see our marks right there, kind of showing where our center mark is. We'll go ahead and get this piece screwed on too. Now this will add a whole bunch of rigidity, help support the top, and then we will throw some cross bracing in here as well. Same that we did on the sides, so from here down to there, here down to the other corner, and that'll help strengthen this whole box up. All right, let's get our board placed. All right, next we're going to take the door frame and we're going to screw it together here. Now we're going to get the door frame kind of put into place. Remember, I have marks on the bottom that I put on the wood to line up where it needs to go. So we're going to put the door back in. We have our 2-foot center opening in the bottom. Sorry, I got a screw in my mouth, but you got 2 hands, you need 7. Right there, level. All right, the last thing we're going to do is take some scrap pieces that we have sitting around, and we're going to add some corner bracing in, just to help stiffen it up a little bit. That one's already cracked. We'll see how well it works. That one might end up getting replaced. We'll see. Thank you everyone for following along and watching today's episode on Honeydew Acres. We've got pretty much all the framework completed on our chicken tractor. All that's left is to put the hardware cloth and tarp across it. We've got the bracing all in. We will probably figure out some kind of wheel or something to help skid this along outside a little bit easier. Should be receiving hardwood cloth a little bit later this week, so look for episode 2. In here, in that episode, we'll go ahead and finish this chicken tractor. We'll finish the brooder over there and get ourselves ready for chickens. Again, thank you everyone for watching. I would appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed to our channel and help us grow. We're just getting started. I appreciate the 25 people that have already subscribed. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot to me. And we'll continue to try to get 1, maybe 2 videos out every single week.